Hey adorables! How are you all? Today I will give you a tutorial on summer day makeup. So first I'm going to start with the base. I've already cleaned my skin and applied ice on it and towel dried it. You can see my skin is fully dry, ready for the makeup. So what I will suggest you is, if in case you have to go out in the daytime and you're using a sunscreen and you want to look fresh with your makeup, please do apply ice on your skin. Okay? Much delay? No. Let's start on. So the primer which I'm using is Fair and Lovely. This has SPF 15 in it. It has 2-3 pumps. I'm going to apply it on the whole face. This will act as an sunscreen and it will even give moisturization to my skin. If you have some other primer, you can use that as well. You can see that it has fully covered. Always remember, as I've already told you all in the previous videos, that you have to even apply the same quantity on your neck and jawline so that everything is covered. Blend it properly. So I have applied SPF 15 with a cream which is going to be my base and it's going to protect my skin. See? Now I will start applying the cover foundation. My foundation has a coverage for as in concealer and foundation. If you want to use it separately, you can use it separately as well. Alright? So let's start with the foundation. The foundation which I am using, it's a waterproof foundation with SPF 30 and is hypoallergic. And this is not only a foundation, this is a professional makeup cover. So when you're purchasing a foundation, always remember to check that it is tested on skin of a human and it is like hypoallergic, that if in case you're allergic to anything. So my foundation is already being tested and this is very good for my skin. I was just searching for my foundation brush. So my brush is with me and my foundation has SPF 30 in it. So you can use any foundation which you like, but I would always suggest to purchase a foundation which is like similar to your skin so that it blends very nicely and covers everything. Your dark circles, and it is matching to your skin. Let me quickly blend it. My foundation is waterproof. It has SPF 30, and the one which I'm using, it is like already a coverage of professionalism in it. So this is a cover makeup which is going to work as an concealer and foundation. So separately, I don't have to use anything else for the coverage. So this is going to cover my dark circles. Very nicely, you have to blend this thing. This time I'm using a brush because, as I had promised y'all before, that I'll be giving y'all tips and tutorials on how to use the brush. So you have to hold your brush in this way and slowly go on taking small quantity and blending it. Just one pea size is enough for your face. Always in long strokes. This side, the dark circles still there, and this side, you don't see my dark circles. Do you see the difference? When I go back, you'll be able to see it. See the dark circles over here, and there's no dark circles. So let's complete the foundation application. That's the reason I was suggesting that if you choose a foundation which is like a makeup cover, it will act as an concealer and as an foundation. And my foundation is even waterproof and sweat proof. So when I'll be going out in the sun, if I feel that I should give a splash of water to my skin, I won't be facing any issues. So let me quickly blend the whole skin. Let me now cover the neck as well. This is an imported foundation which I'm using, which I've bought it from Europe. So you can even use Indian foundations or foundations which are locally available at your place. But I would always suggest in summer season, purchase a foundation which is waterproof, sweatproof, and easily blends. It's hypoallergenic. Now that you see I have applied the foundation on my whole face, I'm going to start on with the different cuttings so that my face looks a bit longer in size, and I'll give the cut lines to it. So for that, and always remember, after usage, clean the brush, right? And once a week, do remember to wash the brush for your hygiene, because if the foundation everything stays on it, then you tend to get bacteria on it. Now let me take out my makeup kit. This is my makeup pouch where I have the different colors. So let me take out my brush. Alright, now I'm going to use a compact which is of the complexion which is one shade darker of me. So you can see the colors. This is the color which I'm going to use. It is one shade darker. This is to give a break to my jawline. I'm going to apply it beside the nose. So you can see my nose, in the middle it's looking brighter and in the sides it's looking darker. So it will give a sharpness to your nose. Always remember to get 2 shades of foundation. Now I'm going to apply the lighter shade. Let's give it a good brush. Coverage. You see that my face, instead of round, it is already looking like a bit longer, and more will be done with the blusher. You see that my dark circles and everything is covered. Do you see? Now let's start on with our eye makeup. Let me take my brush. So I'm using a set of professional brush. So right now it's summer, so let me give myself light yellow. Do you see I'm applying light yellow? Only on the corners. And I will apply a bit of red to it. So the corners are yellow and I am blending it with red. You see? Over here. So half of the color is red, half of the color is yellow. Now, for the bottom part, I'm going to use a shade which is going to be one shade lighter to red. Slightly. So that it gives a slight coverage. I'm giving you the shades for the daytime. I'll give you even makeup tutorials for the night. See. Now, I will start on with the highlighting just under the eyebrows. I'm using peach highlighter, which I'm blending with this. And now I'm going to highlight the corners to give a slight smokiness to it, because this is summer and I don't want people to get attracted that in the daytime she's so much with makeup. So let's start with the corners. Instead of using black, I'm using brown. Just as per your eyebrow line, you see. Right? Now that I've done all these markings, I'm going to match it with my shadow. How? First, let me clean this brush. You see? With a light mauve, I'm going to match everything. Now look at it. In the middle, I'm just going to draw a slight line and blend it. Did you see? I'll do it once again. In the middle, just a slight line and blend it. I'll do it again over here. In the middle, a slight line and blend it with the rest of it. Again in the middle, a slight line and blend it. Do you see how my eyes look? It's like very natural. I'll give you my pics in sunlight as well, so that you'll be able to see how it looks in daytime when you go outside. Now, let me go ahead and work on the nose. I'm drawing the nose with dark brown. Do you see? I've drawn the nose. The lines. Do you see the breakups? And now again use your foundation brush with the darker one and blend it. Do you see that my nose and my face, the shapes are changing? Instead of round, it is showing oval. So friends, now do you see that my face, my nose is looking upright and my eyes are looking different? Instead of round face, I'm looking as if I have a round face. Now, let me take out my blusher brush and start with my blushing. So I'm going to use a blush which is slight pinkish, and I'm going to use on that jawline which I had drawn. So when I'm smiling, I'm getting those dimples. Do you see? So it gives a full coverage. And one more thing guys, just to test that ice really works or not, my AC is off, fans are off, and I'm doing this makeup. I'm not sweating at all. Now do you see that I have completed applying the blusher? Let me draw my eye. Meanwhile, sometimes you'll be able to see that I'm searching for things because the things are all kept beside me. So I have to search for things. So I'm using pencil one. Okay, pull it up. Slowly. Only the corners. Again, only the corners. You don't have to put on your whole eyes, only the corners. This gives you a very smart look when you go out daytime. Now I'm going to again wear it on the top. So you see that I've worn it on both of my eyes. Just pull it up slightly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a slight smoky look. So what I'll do is I'm going to blend this. Okay, so I'm using a liquid kajal brush. So I'm going to put it to the corner to blend it with my one which is down. Okay. My eyebrows are already dark, so I don't have to apply anything on it. And I'm going to apply the mascara now. I'm again using an waterproof mascara. So now you see that I'm going to apply the mascara on my right eye as I've applied, and I'm going to apply it on the left eye. I'm not wearing false lashes because my lashes are already big, but right now it's too hot, so I want my natural lashes to look bright and bigger. You see the sharpness of the nose and my eyes. Now let's start on. When I'm smiling, you can see my cheekbones. Don't I look very natural for outing in summer? My whole face has changed. Now let's start on with the lipstick. So for the lipstick, I'm going to apply a color which is going to be matching to my makeup. So let's start on with the lipstick. I'll wear a color which is slightly pinkish. In the middle. So in the middle I've applied light pink, and I'm going to cover it up with a different color. A bit of blending with dark pink. With which I'm drawing the lips. Because I'm going to go out in summer. Blend it. So guys, I'm ready for my summer outing. So you all can also try this and let me know that how easy it was. If you face any difficulties while doing this day makeup, just let me know. I'll give the pics in the sunlight as well, so that you can watch how it looks. Take care till then. Bye.